White snow, red sky, reach up for so high. Blue eyes, fake cry, beware of the fox tonight. Cold feet.
Alrighty, welcome back to another episode of NOVAtazz's Automotive Podcast, episode 42 of Season 4. Well, while I wait for people to show up, debating on what to do with this podcast. So if you're watching this after the fact, please leave a comment and let me know what you guys think and what you guys want. Because I don't know which direction I'm going. I'm thinking about if I continue the podcast, switching up my video chat software that I have everybody else join me with. There's a couple other options I can go with. Also wondering if I should change up the format. I got to figure out what I have been doing, I guess, wrong, or for any other lack of purpose, why I've been losing viewers. So again, if you're watching this after the fact and you have any comments or helpful tips, let me know. I'd like to make this podcast better for everyone. It is my outlet for hanging out with people. So I kind of don't want to see it die. But if nobody's going to join and there's not going to be, a decent chat going on, then there's kind of no point in me wasting hours when I could be working on actual videos. No, it's fine, Kat. I saw your post. I understand you're sick. The what I'm talking about right now has nothing to do with that. It's just a matter of losing viewership and the people actually watching the chat, or watching the live stream. Yes. I'm got to figure out where everybody went and why. Hey, Nick. So yeah, I'm at a crossroads. I mean, I spend every Saturday, basically starting at like 8 o'clock ish, getting ready for this live stream. I mean, that's time I could be out in a garage. It's time I could be doing something else. But I want to put on this live stream, but I have not had much success since this moved from Sunday night to Saturday. Been just slowly bleeding viewers, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's the day and the time. I don't know if it's just people bored with the content, people finding other things that have more of an interest over joining us. But I want to find out what's wrong and fix it. Like I said, this is my place to be to socially interact with my viewers, and I don't know. I mean, the thing is, it's just not just the podcast either. Social interaction regarding my channel in general is down. YouTube views are down. Instagram interactions are down. Basically, social media interactions in general are lower. And I don't know if it's something I'm doing or if it's just a general trend across platforms. I mean, yes, I could get videos out faster. They would not be as good. No, Nick, this isn't that's you're that's not what I'm talking about. I understand everybody gets busy. I understand that. It's not particular people. It's not particular things. It's a general picture. Generally, the channel is not doing as well as it did last year. And the thing is I'm putting out videos. I am making progress on my builds. I am making more posts than I ever have. And I don't know. It's just, it seems to be, instead of things going this way, they're kind of going this way, and I don't understand why. Podcast is just one of them. I don't know. So, I don't know. We'll see. I really wonder, at least with all the lives on Saturday. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. But I only have so many options. I mean, I can start trying to do them Friday nights or Saturday or Thursday nights, but I can't do them on Sundays anymore. Unless I do them a hell of a lot earlier in the day. But then I run into the fact of, my kid still being up. And there's nobody here to watch him other than me on Saturday and Sundays because my girlfriend works. Speaking of girlfriend, there she is. Yeah, I don't know. Just I need to find a way to get people to join again. Yeah, I mean, like I said, some things are going up, some things are going down. I don't know. By the way, if you're in here, you haven't hit the like button, please do. The more likes we get early on, the more likely we are to get people in here. You know, the other thing is my video formats for my videos. Am I not encouraging people to comment enough? Am I not encouraging people to hit the like button? I mean, my last video, the one where I attempted to cover the dashboard, it's got 68 views, but it's got over a 5-minute watch time retention on average. That means out of the 68 people, the average watch time was over 5 minutes. To me, that sounds pretty good. Those are some good numbers. I mean, I wish there was more views, but 5-minute retention time, that's pretty good. That means that the video itself did very well. For the people that stayed around and watched it, they watched a significant portion of it. That means that they were engaged in that video. Which is good, because my typical watch time is around 3 minutes. So they were more engaged in that video than they have been in some others. And that is one of the that was one of the first, I think that's the second video that I have changed my style of editing to, I guess, speed up the dialogue. So cutting out a lot of the dead spaces, but also trying to make it not look so choppy. Yeah, that's what the same thing is. But the thing is if you don't remind people to do it. By the way, for people that can't see the chat, whatever. My girlfriend just said, personally find that the whole subscribe hit like really annoying, and makes it likely you will not do it. But the same thing is, there's also the flip side of that. There's a lot of people that just don't remember to hit the like button or to hit subscribe if they're watching content that they like. They just will watch the video and move on. So although for the people that watch every video, or the people that are that already liked and subscribed, yeah, it's monotonous, but it's for the people that need that little extra nudge. I mean, there's countless A/B testings that have been done, to where videos that say to like, subscribe, and whatever, that they are more likely to interact with the video that way. Yeah, everyone knows it's there, but they forget it. It's like the pile of laundry sitting in the middle of the living room. You know it's there, but you ignore it. I mean, that's just there's there's a reason why people put it in there, because you're more likely to get a like, a subscribe, or a comment by reminding somebody to do so. Even if it is annoying to everyone else that would normally know or to do it. People get engrossed in doing things and they just watch the video. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm thinking about possibly changing. Like right now I use StreamYard to do the video call. On the one hand, it's nice because it gives me all the options of doing the banners and all of that stuff in there, which I can do those through Streamlabs just as easily. I can switch them on and off and do different ones and things like that. I can do that just as easily through just Streamlabs. So that, I mean, those are just features that were convenient. But there's some things I don't like about Streamlabs. I don't like that now whenever I go to screen share or whatever, that it pops up in front of everyone, that window. I also don't like the fact that it also shifts my whole video down. It changes the pane that I'm looking at. It won't let me do a pop out so that I can record just that. I mean, I understand they want me to go live through their software, but I don't want to go live through their software. It's too basic in that regard. Well, yeah. And the thing is I can't change. Let me stay on topic of what I'm at right now, and I'll come back to that in a second. There's a few other ones. I was thinking about going back to Skype, but I have found numerous places where they say don't use Skype. It has bad audio. Um, it compresses everybody's audio down into one channel, and it comes out really funky. And I thought about using Zoom. Don't know if I want to use Zoom. Another one is Google Meet. I guess it's the replacement for Google Hangouts, which is what I used to use. I would like to try that one out and see how if it's like Google Hangouts used to be. Personally, I kind of miss Google Hangouts. And what was the other one that we used to use? Not Zoom. Was it I forget the other one. There's another video chat option out there way back when. I don't remember what it was. But yeah, I'm looking at other options. I mean, StreamYard and Restream were really the only two available when I went to go make the switch. I kind of just settled on StreamYard because it had better options at the time. But I've been using it now, I think, for 3 years. And I want to see if there's something better out there and try something different. Maybe something that I can capture the video better. Versus what I'm using now. Maybe something that's easier for other people. That's the other thing is not only does it have to be good quality on my end, have a good picture, have good sound, it also has to be easy to use for the people joining that's not here. So it needs to be easy to be able to join via mobile. It needs to be easy to join via PC. So that way the people doing their end of the video call, if they're not familiar with video chats and different things like that, it's not hard for them to join. That way I'm not potentially losing a guest because they don't understand how it works. And be able to get the invites out to them easily through Messenger or whatever. So there's that. I want to shake up the interface I have, all of the stuff that's out around, to be this way, out around the actual video itself. Maybe move some stuff around. But anyway, back to Jess's question. She goes, "It's a matter than just having one." Do you really need to do that right now? My dog's over there freaking deciding, I guess he has to have to shake everything. He's in doggy timeout because he keeps escaping out the backyard. Something new he's been doing. But anywho, so yeah, I mean, my content is generally the same content. It's so I don't know. I mean, I would assume that the people that are watching my content enjoy that type of content. So it's not like I flip-flop all over the place. I mean, I have several main things that I do on my channel. Car stuff. You're making a lot of noise over there. Lay down. Car stuff, the scale auto stuff, and possibly some sort of woodworking or whatever. I mean, I haven't done a whole lot of woodworking on this channel, but I do it here and there. But I would assume that generally the people that like my content generally like the same thing. So yeah, I mean, maybe a specific topic grabs them. I've gotten away from the how-to stuff, which would be more of the single interest videos. Although those were my most popular stuff. They always do so much better than everything else, the how-tos. Generally because I think it grabs a larger audience. But the problem is they're a single-time audience. It's a lot of views for one video, and they don't necessarily transfer over to other content. People come, I mean, top videos on my channel right now are, the heater core video for the Dodge Ram, because it's getting cold. That one always does well when it gets cold outside. Let's see, sort by most viewed. the GM spring hack where I use the zip ties to compress the door spring to be able to get the door spring back in the door. Again, kind of single use. Removing GM wiper arms. Again, single use video. I don't think that they've transferred to watching other videos. A thermostat for a freaking Cavalier. Again, does better this time of year than it does pretty much any other time of the year, because without a good thermostat, you're not going to have decent heat in your car. I mean, most of my top videos are all how-tos and very specific to a specific car or a specific type of thing that needs to be done. So yeah, I mean, they're always going to do really well. The restoration videos, they don't do nearly as well because I don't know. But that's the bulk of my content. You know, I can't do how-to videos every week. I don't have enough cars to work on. I don't have enough problems with our cars that need to be fixed. The two cars that we have currently on the road right now, both of them are pretty well maintained and don't really need a whole lot. So I mean, I can't keep pumping out how-to videos. Can't do it. Welcome aboard, Brad. So there's the thing of, you know, how do I keep people interested? Do I keep doing the podcast? How do I keep people interested in the podcast? Like, how do I generally freaking create more interest in this channel? Because it is frustrating. I put a lot of time, money, effort. Though, and again, it's not just right now, it's not just my channel that needs the effort. Jess has a bunch of things that she would like me to do to help with her crystal sales. I have, I think, 4 t-shirts to design and a logo for her channel. I hope it's not mine, because I mean, it's not saying any dropped frames, or stream health has been excellent the whole time. I don't know. Anybody else having any freezing or lagging issues? Maybe I'm putting out too much data. I don't know. Um, okay, I don't know. I mean, Streamlabs is saying that, well, YouTube is saying that the stream is excellent and healthy, so I don't know. It does say I'm having dropped frames, though, on my end here, so I had several dropped frames. I don't know. So we'll see. I'll keep an eye on the drop frames. If it keeps being bad, maybe I need to lower my my bit rate a little bit. I don't know if I have something open. Let's see what's open. Oh, that might be it. Let me close that. I don't think I have anything else open that needs to be closed. Okay. I think I have everything closed that could be running, that could be killing the CPU. Oh, why is my bitrate all over the place? Alrighty. Back to this. If I keep dropping frames, let me know. I don't know what's causing my frame issues either. But I have noticed that it's dropping frames. And I can't change any of that information without closing down the stream and restarting it. So I might knock it down to 30 frames a second and kill the bitrate a little bit. And maybe that might help. But I didn't have any problems with it last year. Or last week. I'm only really using 3% of my CPU either. Okay, I don't know. It's not yelling at me. I don't, it's not sending me any actual like critical messages, so I don't know. Haven't had any issues with your content on any platform. YouTube does extremely well even when I don't promote it. Instagram, not amazing, but it never has been. And TikTok, well, you also pump out content like a freaking creative monster. So, I don't know. Harvey, I don't know. I don't know. It's not saying I'm dropping any frames currently, so... I mean, I can close it down, change my settings, and come back. If all of you guys promise to come back. But I mean, it's not saying I'm really dropping a whole crap ton of frames. I mean, there's a few. Not gonna lie, there's been a few drop frames, but not like crazy. In fact, actually, my computer's pretty much settled down now. I don't know what it was doing. It was doing something. I don't know if it was just getting hot or... oh, cool. Cosworth Vega. That's if you're not too sick. Don't be killing yourself. You know what? Let me change my settings and I'll be right back.